Hey, it's Old Guy Woody here. In this video I'm going to show you how to make a simple but fair dice roller. And the way this dice roller works is it uses 3 RAND gates, and it treat these like a binary number. And if you don't know binary, then you can just go ahead and look up at this sign. Basically with 3 RAND gates we have 8 possible outcomes, but we're only interested in 1 through 6. So if you get all zeros or all ones, you got to re-roll. I'm going to just show you how this works real quick, and then we'll go ahead and build the circuit. Basically every time you hit this timer you get a roll. That is a 6. Roll it again. That is a 2. And we got a 0, so we're going to have to re-roll. Oh, got another 0. And that's a 3. So basically every time you hit this you're going to get a random number, and it's going to be fair. So let's see how we build this thing. Alright, let's go ahead and put this together. I don't need a whole lot of power. If you saw my other video for constant 8 power, you could easily power these 6 items here with 1 battery, and you could do the timer with another battery. But since I have access to a generator, I'm going to go ahead and just use a generator. So here I have an electrical branch. It's set to 7. So in order to get a 1 here, I need 2 power to come out whenever this RAND gate is true. The splitter will take 1 power. And so by setting that to 7, that means that every time one of these RAND gates flips correctly, it's going to output 1 power. There we go. And then the other one is just going to go into the timer. And that timer is going to go into a splitter that will go ahead and that will hook up to the set on each of these RAND gates so that they will fire. And then go ahead and set this to 1 second. And that's it. See, like I said, it's really simple. You just need a couple splitters, a timer, the rest of those components. And every time you hit this timer, you're going to get a number. There's a 6. Now I've got to re-roll. There's a 4. Finally, there's an alternate way to put this together. Maybe your server doesn't have Oxide. Maybe people don't want to deal with binary. As long as the kids on your server can add some simple numbers, we can kind of show what the binary is doing for us. We'll put a 4 here, a 2 here, and a 1 here. Then they can just add up the numbers themselves. So we're not going to use the splitter anymore. Instead, we'll use a couple of electrical branches. We're going to need a little bit more power, so we're going to configure this to be 12 instead of 7. And we're going to put the branches right here. And so this is set to 12. We're going to set this first one to 2 because we still want this one to take in 2 power so a 1 shows up. And we'll take this other power, put it down here. And then this side we want to be 5. So we want a 4 to show up there, and 1 will come out of the RAND. And finally, this middle one will be our 2s. So that is a 3. That's a 7, so we got to re-roll. That's a 1. That's a good roll. 7 and 0. There's another 1. There's a 4. There's a 5. So I think you get the idea. Just an alternate way to do that. Maybe a little bit simpler. And thank you for watching this video.